Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the slightly delayed start of today's. What's today? Steam Next Fest Wednesday edition. Is it Wednesday? Might be Thursday. I've long forgotten. It's Wednesday. Steam Next Fest Wednesday edition. Hi, Satinal. How are you doing? Today's game is called The House Dreams Along with Them. I really like the name of the game, and that was partially the reason I picked this game to stream today. I'm doing very well, thank you. The game had no title screen or anything, so once it started, it just threw me onto this screen. But I'm gonna actually restart the stream. Sorry, not the stream. Restart the game itself to show you what the splash screen looks like. So here we go. Alt F4. Because I had to actually launch the game before I could capture it on OBS. And I saw some interesting things flash by while I was loading, specifically this. So you see, well, that thing, oh, it missed it. It didn't show the other thing this time. But it said a game by whoever the developer was, and something about this story is in the continuity of some world that I'm not familiar with until now. Okay, but what interested me was that there was also a language. Like each letter of the message that showed in the preloading screen also had a symbol beneath it. So that this game apparently has or uses an alternate alphabet, and the splash screen showed the alternate alphabet. I don't know whether that will be relevant within the game or not. Honestly, I kind of hope it does, but I kind of hope it doesn't as well. We'll see. But this is a 3D puzzle. It's a 3D adventure puzzle game. It kind of reminded me of Blueprints a little bit, in the sense that you're solving puzzles and meta puzzles within a house. But it had no reviews, or I think like one review. So I wanted to check it out for myself and see how it is. The one who is me and not me enters. And there was one before this as well, right? Something about the one about moving the mouse. We use WASD to sprint into the house. Let's get sprint to this house. There is a door in the house. We use either E or left mouse button to open it. This one. The door is locked. We hold Q to feel around for anything useful. Q highlights things. Interesting way of having a tutorial. The room is dark. We use F to make a light. Oh, there's a keypad. I was looking at a wall. We use E, enter, escape to interact, confirm, cancel. I make an observation. We use escape and go to deduction. The voices, they're kind of like voices in my head, right? They're kind of like olden gods voices in my head. This is what we do this. And this is what we do. Locus of ephemeral thought. Keypad. There's a keypad that takes 5 numbers before beeping. Keypads have buttons for numbers 1 to 9. Cool. I feel like the UI, I've made this complaint to Satinal about other games before. The UI is too squarish. It makes it look very like Unity polygons that are put together. And those overlays on screen. There is a room that changed. We use space C to jump over and crawl under obstacles. It's not so much squares bad that like complete square corners are bad. The overlay on the screen is just a big rectangle from one side of the screen to the other. Like with like small changes, it makes quite a big difference. Just by changing little things like that. I assume that this changed. I'm not really sure. Maybe not. What happens if I jump off? I'm not actually off. Oh, I'm not actually off. There's a reflection thing below. Interesting. Okay. Use space C to jump over and crawl under obstacles. One away from 3 stream streak, despite having watched every stream for the past year. Yeah, I think they just started that. I think they just started that thing recently for all channels. I don't like that feature. How do I get rid of this specific one? So I can hit space and C. So most of the time, for the other tooltips so far, I've just hit those keys and the tooltip would disappear. But this one didn't. It's like I'm not spacing at the correct place. I'm not sure exactly what changed though. Oh, probably this one. There's a clue on the wall. Use R to get a closer look. 1, 2, 4, 8. I have an intuition. We use escape, go to deduction, then intuition. Keypad and code on wall. There is a bit of like, I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but when I shake the mouse left and right, you can kind of see that the walls, they kind of fizzle a bit. Like the lines are not very straight. Although, I mean, the wall isn't very straight. It's made out of like popcorn material. But yeah, the wall lines are not very straight. Anyway, 1, 2, 4, 8, they say. That usually means 1, 2, 4, 8, 8. Oh. 1, 2, 4, 8, 8. No? Hi Flo, how are you doing? Keypad at 5 takes 5 numbers before beeping. The keypad has buttons for numbers 1 to 9. Oh, that's how. Okay, that's fair enough. So this is almost like a hint. The hint was grayed out, basically. I wasn't sure why that thing was grayed out at first. But I guess they're explaining the puzzle for you. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing well, thank you very much. Any luck with the demo so far? Some of them have been interesting, some of them have crashed. So it's a mixed bag as always. I do like, I've seen a lot of good demos being played by other people, but once I see someone else play a demo, I don't like to play it myself. So usually I try to avoid, but that usually means I end up playing weirder demos than most people. I know there are like 4 or 5 really good demos that I've seen other people play. Yeah, and whereas I end up on games like this one, which look really good to me. It looks like kind of like I don't want to compare it to Blueprints, but the kind of like puzzle in a big house kind of thing. But no one else has reviewed it, so I'm not sure. One other person has reviewed it, I think. So I don't know. It's like, and the Steam page is like completely blank, the Steam community forum page. So I don't know how long the game is, what people really think about it. Really struggled finding anything good in next fest session, but maybe I haven't been looking hard enough. I can recommend a bunch of interesting ones to you that I won't get around to, but I've seen other people play. Things like Goodnight Universe, Things like Dogpile. What else? Goodnight Universe, Dogpile. I guess there's a bunch of like more common ones. I've seen. Now I'm struggling to recall their names as well. I think Cairn actually has a new demo this Steam Next Fest. Yeah, maybe I can't think of it. Yeah, can't think of it while in the middle of a stream. And I shouldn't be dropping game names in another game stream anyway. First few days are completely random, and after the higher rated popular things rise to the top. That might be, yeah. I've gained knowledge. Use escape, go to deduction, and then knowledge. Oh, that's just the answer to the answer to the thing. I sleep on a burnt, rusted bed. We do not move and use C to crouch, hold our eyes closed and breathe out. So a curtain here came down and blocked me from going back out where we were. I can't jump into this either. Do not move. Use. Should I be on the bed before I do this? Oh, moving the mouse wheel actually closes my eyes. Ooh. So when I said at the start of the game that there were letters, there were messages with like letters beneath each letter. That was the script I was talking about, I think. Oh, I have to roll my mouse wheel up to open my eyes. This is a weird chandelier. Oh. Oh, that's awkward. Monsters? Oh, you're talking about Sentinel's game. Or Sentinel's idea. The keypad in this room is gone. The door in this room is gone. I hyperventilate to wake up. I use right click repeatedly until I'm safe. Deduction, knowledge. I can wake myself from a dream by hyperventilating and dream early. In the dream, I see a house. A voice whispers beneath a floor. The lid, the ring, the point, the focus. The one who is me and not me falls asleep. Oh, that was a really weird introduction to get to the main menu. Cause when I opened up the game, I didn't have a main menu. It dumped me straight into that sequence. So apparently I was inside a dream of sorts. Interesting. And the dream was telling me about how to use the controls, I guess. This Karantos Mari, I have no idea what it is, but one of the messages I got when I opened the game for the first time, but not the second time, was that this game is in the Karantos Mari continuity, like the story continuity. So whatever that is. Settings. Center dot, true. Invert camera, false for neck benders. True for head tilters. Controls. For now, we're using keyboard and mouse. Master volume starts at low, that's nice. It starts at 50, goes to 100, and then goes all the way to 200. At this point, why not make this 100 and this 50? What do you mean by secrets volume? What is this? Video. Motion blur can go down to 0. Okay. I don't know if this affects like this. I'm not sure what I'm applying actually. Oh, this is quality preset. But it didn't change motion blur, so I'm fine. Okay. Everything else seems fine to me. We'll leave it. Begin investigating the house. After 3 years, I finally found it. The house from the dream is real. Wow, look at those graphics. I guess is this an Unreal game? I'm not sure what engine was used to make it. Usually I equate like nice grass and trees with like Unreal Engine. Anyway, the house dreams along with them demo. Welcome to the demo. There are 3 main puzzles and a few secrets to solve. You'll be able to use a save file in a full version, so be sure to keep notes on which mysteries you need to double back on. There are some mysteries that can't be solved in the demo, so keep exploring until your curiosity is piqued, and then wishlist the game with the button above. Cool. In the full version, you will need to brush up on your Einkan musical theory. They said in the demo, either in the demo page or on the store page. I'm not sure if it's a full game page or the demo page, maybe both. They said you don't really need external knowledge to play this game. Like the puzzles do not involve you going out and googling stuff, but maybe you need a little bit of knowledge. Yeah, I know, right? But in a full game, not in this game. And if I'm not wrong, the premise of the game is that you go in and out of a dream world, and as you solve puzzles in a dream, you restore rooms in the main version of the house. I'm guessing that's where we'll sleep. In a full version, there are sometimes unusual things on the ceiling. I can actually click on them. Okay. How do I okay, click it once, click it twice. Okay. In a full version, you will be able to tidy up a pretty nice bathroom. In a full version, a fondness for the dungeon crawling in old King's Field games will be helpful, really. Who made the King's Field games? Are those the games that the Dark Souls people make? New observation. There are burnt rusted objects in the house. Yes, thank you very much. House from my dreams is real and located in the woods near Void Gate. This probably talks about the dream, going back and forth between the dream. So that is probably demo specific content. I love looking for demo specific content, and these signs are probably fall under that category. In a full version, you will learn how to cook irresponsibly. So basically they're saying that this room and that room and that room are not part of the demo. There's apparently more than one. It's difficult to fall asleep here. I expect the lucid dream to last around 60 minutes. Did I miss any sign? I'm not sure. How far out can I walk? In the full version. The way home. If I keep walking, I can make it back to Void Gate before nightfall. No idea what it means. The end for the incurious. Whatever is happening in this place isn't worth investigating. I'll go back home. The dreams will go away eventually. Oh, I see. That Void, whatever was the name of the town that the house was near to. I might have just accidentally ended the demo without. In the dream, I see a house. Oh, yeah, I did accidentally end the demo without. What is this? What the hell is this? Okay, never mind. Let's not. So we probably were not supposed to do that. But that's fine because we didn't actually do anything. The only actual thing we unlocked is walking up to this thing. Either that thing or the bed, which triggered the note about sleeping. Yeah, this observation. There are burn rusted objects in the house. Thank you very much. Easy to fall asleep here. I expect the lucid dream to last about 25 minutes. Okay, let's do that. So, crouch. Close my eyes. Breathe. I'm missing one key, right? It's... What was it? It was something crouch, close my eyes, and breathe. Wasn't it just be near the bed? Crouch, close my eyes. Okay, that worked. New observation. There is a desk with a powered up laptop, a box of office supplies, a lamp, a few folders, and a few binders. Bunch of drawers with nothing in them. A lamp which I can turn off. I can hold Q to look at interesting things. Or interactable things, I guess. There is something outside the window that's interactable. I do not have a reflection. Okay. Six, 5, 2, 9. Confirm. None of the other keys light this thing up. 6, 5, 2, and 9 light these things up. Ghost confirm, yeah. But I don't know what it actually does. Not yet, anyway. Turn off the light. And this light. Door code. Laptop password -5, -2, +1, -4. Remember to what? Keep office supplies organized. Okay, so 6529 -5 -2, so 1, 3, 3, 5. Open door. It's a keypad that takes 4 numbers. Uh-huh. 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 The mirror light kinda... Not sure what the power does. Oh, the it's not the normal pencil per box. I just saw that. Yeah, it was the... When I started pressing random keys, the lights would light up, telling me which number... which digit was what number. Okay, anyway. Now that we've got out of that mess... This room is so short. This... I can't even jump. Oh, this is the other side of that thing. When the thing goes dark, it's because I'm turning off my flashlight. It's kind of like a test. There's a vampire coffin bed. There isn't even any room for me to go in. It's a door that leads to a rusted thing on the floor. Am I supposed to sleep here? But I'm in a dream. I don't know that will... Let's try it though. What happens if I close my eyes? So now I'm in a space behind the desk that I could never get to before. Well, honestly, I'm not sure what part of the house this is in anyway. But it's like I've brought the house back to the main room. Is that what happened here? It is. I think it is. So I kinda... So now this room is back in reality. I think that's kind of the point of... I think that's the game showing you like basically what the mechanic of bringing the room back into the real world is like. I'm pretty sure there are meta puzzles here as well to do with like multiple room things or bringing back a room and then doing something. But this bed was rusted, right? And now it's a good bed. But we still don't have a reflection. I don't know what secrets there are here. We'll leave that for another time, I guess. Hey, this was the stationary box. Oh well. There isn't a key to put down an item if I'm not wrong. There's only a key to like throw the item. Interact or throw, interact or throw. Oh, there is a drop. It's a V. It's still kind of a throw. Okay, let's go look at the other one. Throwing is a form of putting down, yeah. There are actually 3 burnt objects, right? I'm not sure where the third one is. I haven't seen it. But let's do this one first. So, sit down. Close my eyes. Regulate my breathing. Now I'm lucid dreaming. Where am I? hell am I looking at? What happens if I jump off? I end up back here. Okay. New observation. The lights in the garage will turn on sometimes. There's a painting with 2 big orange squares, 5 small orange squares, an orange triangle, and 3 small orange rectangles. Light shaft. Each garage light illuminates a small area. I can't seem to open this. The thing on top there is the same as the thing in here, and there's a light switch there, but I can't reach it. Not now anyway. Those are interactable things. Yeah, these two are interactable. That's interactable. This is interactable. Oh, it's just to open an observation. Nothing here is interactable yet. Seven large red squares, 2 small red squares, and 3 smaller red squares. Reminds me of the Judicator warning posters from Void Gates. I'm glad I wasn't one of the ones who could see them. That kind of hints as to like the larger law of the world that hopefully is not in this game. In the sense that I don't want a Judicator chasing me around. Oh, I started in here, and when I jumped down there, it put me on top of the garage, which is basically the same house. I wonder why they put me up here. It's as though there's something to do up here. Maybe it's so that I can look at... Oh, it's so that I can see kind of the layout. Like the squares are here. It's almost like these things can move around or something. Like this is obviously like you are here. 2 small squares are there to align you. The 4 squares are there. But this one, the orientation is off. Whatever does it mean? Let's look at... So there was that thing here, right? Not this thing. Not that thing. It was this thing. Deduction. Fuse box switch. The switch in the fuse box turns off most of garage lights. Most. Except the one in the middle and this one over here. But I can't actually hit these things. Ah, they turn on as I walk. Hi, I think. Right. But now lights are turning off as I walk. But that didn't happen earlier. Deduction. Hand statue. There's a statue made of stone hands in a cage. She's holding an orb. Darken orb. The glowing orb in a statue will sometimes darken. Statue turns off lights it is pointing towards. There's a scraping sound in the session. Ah. How do I make it move? Is it moving towards me or is it moving in a circle? Or is it now not moving at all? Hi. I'm over here. What is the mechanism? Why is my light turning that light on and off? Oh no, it's not. I don't think it is. It's just a reflection. So it moves to face me when my light is off. But it's not doing that for this side. Or it moves to face me when I'm not looking at it. But I'm not sure how to get it to this side. So that light is on. This one is now off. This one is on. No, it's off. I need to move it here first. I'm trying to make this pattern here. So I need to bring it here. Do that. Do that. So the pattern should be correct, right? I think. But now I need to actually... Well, I need this light off. Oh, but not this light. But then I need to get to... Okay, so that light is on, I think. This light is off, I think. Oh, I missed. So this corner light is off. Okay, now I need to get to where? Here. Garage doors opening. Oh, it's on that other side. So each one is kind of colored, right? Like that was a purple light. That was a purple light thing. Now we have to figure out whatever the red light, this red light thing is, I guess. No, this is already opened up. The only thing I have left is this one. But what are small lights? Let's jump. There's too many arms. Yeah, let's jump. Okay. What I need to do now is this one. I guess the 3 smaller lights are, the 2 of the 3 are on. This is not on, but I don't know how to get it on. Can I just walk under it? I don't think so, right? Like I have to actually move the thing. Yeah, it's not on. I have to figure out how to move this thing. I have to close the garage door. Oh god. And on that thing. That thing turned the light red. Oh no, I don't think so. That's just the illumination. I do this now. Wait, but no, that light went off. Damn it. I guess I need to figure out the trick first. Because right now... and this is on, these 2 are off. And it's because this thing is turning it off. It does look like I need all 3 of them on, right? I need to open... Actually, wait. So right now I'm facing here. Huh? The squares are on the wrong side. Saying that when I'm facing a square, when I'm facing one of these squares, no, it is correct. Yeah, it is these 3 lights. So these 3 lights need to be on, this light needs to be on, and this light needs to be on, and the rest need to be off. Okay, let's go figure out the rules for this thing. So close the garage door first. It does look like the same thing, right? When I'm not looking at it, it'll turn to look at me. So I need to go turn on these lights. Do that. My question is, can it turn off a light that is on when this thing... I think it can, right? When this thing is here. Yeah, so did that turn off the light? And the only way to check is to jump. No, it did not turn off the light. Okay, so those 3 are probably fine. I need this light on. So I need this facing here. I need this facing here. I need this off. What does it look like right now? I'm not even sure. I need this. This is definitely this is supposed to be on. That doesn't make sense because I need to. I have no idea what it looks like right now. Let me jump off. Okay. Oh, this thing. Oh, everything's on. Oops. So it's this light that needs to be off. I think. Wait, but the direction is wrong though. No, I keep getting confused by the direction. I'm pretty sure this is wrong. These are the two diagonal lights. If I'm looking at this direction, the light behind me to the diagonal, if I turn around, it should be to my right. So it's this light, this light, this light, and this light that needs to be on. But I'm not sure why the squares are smaller. What do the smaller lights mean? I thought the smaller lights meant the garage door, right? Maybe the squares are just in the wrong position. This light needs to be off for sure. But I can't actually drag the hand to this light because this light is blocked. Or maybe I can. Maybe that's how. Yeah, see, that is 3, the two diagonals and that thing. But it's wrong because the squares, the middle squares are pointing the wrong way. Like the outer pattern is correct, but inner pattern is wrong. There's no way to like turn these around, is there? No. Okay, so to fix this, basically this painting is pointed the wrong way. It's tilted 90 degrees. I think. So these 3 need to be on. This needs to be on, this needs to be off. And I guess I should fix this first. Because to fix that, I need to do this. I need to do this. That's off, I think. Bye. So okay. So these 3 need to be on. These two need to be on and this is off. Okay, so that's correct. This needs to be on. This needs to be off. That also needs to be off. So I think this needs to be on. I'm gonna drag the thing here. This and this need to be on. This and this need to be off. This needs to be on. What am I missing? Let me jump down and look. Isn't that the correct pattern? No. Wait. The three at the bottom need to be on. No, but that was the pattern I did though, wasn't it? Oh no, I'm confused. So when I'm staring at this, or when I'm staring at this, this pattern is consistent. Like I'm in the top left corner. When I'm standing here, oh no, this is what I need to. Bottom right to top left. No, this is bottom left and top right. So it's not that this is inverted. This painting is supposed to be on this wall. Well, the purple triangle. Why is the orange triangle pointed that way? This is the way I'm looking, right? So they want these two squares. This square empty. This square lit. This square empty. These two squares lit, so that's correct. These two squares lit. That's correct. Isn't that the correct pattern? I'm staring at this in this direction. The one on my right is lit. And the one behind me on my right is lit. And the three behind are lit. The only thing I don't understand are the big and small squares. That part I haven't figured out. I thought that was the garage thing, but there's no way to. If the three small squares are the garage, then these two lights are out of position. The whole thing doesn't make sense. If this is meant to be there, see, if this is meant to be on this wall, I guess, can I? Just try to open this anyway. I don't think that works. No. This is supposed to be on this wall. It's almost saying that this should be on that wall. Deduction. 2 big orange squares, 5 small orange squares. 1 orange triangle and 3. Oh, the 3 triangles. Yeah, okay. So the 3 rectangles show me the orientation. Sorry, the 3 smaller rectangles. So this one is tilted on its side. Right, like for this one, the 3 red rectangles tell me which way is up, which way is up. This one is tilted on its side. So what this is saying is that this should be lit. These two, but that is the pattern I did. Except I don't get the big and small. The big and small rectangles are what's confusing me. These 3 should be small rectangles, but I don't know what that means. So when looking this way, the weird thing is when looking this way, the 2 small squares are not in sync with these 2 anyway. Even though I feel like this was the one I left uncovered. Like for as far as I remember, I left this one darkened and everything else lit to open this one. Or did I? No, it was this one. So I left this one uncovered and everything else lit. This one has no red triangle at all either. Oh, the purple thing is the guy in the middle. It's showing me where this thing has to point, I think. Maybe. So it's not my position, but it's the position of the thing underneath me. So if this thing is flipped up that way, that still makes no sense because the... Is there any way to switch these 2? No, there aren't. There isn't. You need to be over here. But I don't know how. I'm missing one light in like this corner. Nope. This corner. Let me jump off again. So if I turn... So the three orange marks are the 3 puzzles, right? This is kind of saying that I still feel like these should be the small squares. Doesn't make sense otherwise. But then these two orange rectangles don't make sense. For this one, it did. I'm facing this way. Top right, bottom left. This one fits. For this one, it aligns with top right, bottom left from here, looking at this way as well. This one is tilted. Everything fits except the two orange. Hi, Benny. I am hiding someone's ceiling and locking down. Basically, yes, basically. Trying to figure out what the heck the rectangles mean. What in the world? So this does nothing anymore, right? This still opens and closes the garage. Hi, Benny. How are you doing, Benny, by the way? I've been trying to catch your streams in the mornings, but to no avail. They're too early for me. Let me try turning on these three lights again. Okay, stay there while I turn on those three. Come here. Addicted to Pollock Speed, nice. I've been watching a couple of people play that. It's a really neat game. Okay. So let's assume that that's correct. I'm gonna ignore these two for now. I can't drag anything else, right? This thing almost looks dragable, but it's not. Let's say that that's correct. I'm gonna, yeah, so those three are lit. They want this light on. They want this light off. Well, ultimately, they want this thing to be pointed. They actually want it to be pointed in this direction. Turn to face me. That's good. Oh, so that's what that door is for. Turn this on. Turn this is off. And I need to drop out this way. In theory. Okay, so 311, and this thing is pointing in that direction, I think. Will this open? It does open. Okay. Nice. What is this? This is a puzzle on its own. New observation. There's a keypad with 30 unlabeled buttons. Great. I don't know what you want me to press. I'm just pressing randomly. Someone is burning those incense things in the building. Oh no. I like incense, but I can definitely see if you don't like incense, you can, yeah, it definitely, the smell of the smoke can be overwhelming. So yeah, this thing was basically a point. It's not, I thought this meant where I was looking, but it's actually where this hand is supposed to be pointing. Okay, now what the heck do I do with this puzzle? Please don't. Okay, stay there. That light doesn't illuminate a thing at all. So somewhere there is a clue as to what pattern I need to unlock this. I need to set this to something to unlock that to rescue this house. What clue am I looking at? Huh? And you, my friend, are creepy. Can you stop following me around? Usually don't mind it, but this one is just making my nose itchy. Oh no. Oh nose. Oh no. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. No, I'm not sure if it makes a difference at this point. Open. To be safe. If I were the answer to this puzzle, where would I be hiding? Okay. This we've solved. We've used this, we've used this, we've used this. We've used this, we've used this, we've used this. Use this, we've used this, we've used this. Use this. We don't know anything about that. We've solved these three, I think. Red painting, teal painting. Huh. 30 button keypad. Doesn't do anything. Open up! Open up! Nine, 9, 6, and 6. It is also possible that I need to wake up and go look in the garage here for clues, maybe. So we're trying to restore the garage, right? Is there a 9, 9, 6, and 6 clue here somewhere? So the garage was here. The door was over here, right? This is the door. The 9966 box was here. And here. Nope. Nope indeed. It was worth a try. I was hoping that, oh, we'll find the answer here and we'll take it back to the other realm. Tidy up a pretty nice bathroom, yeah, no. Let's go back in. Okay, crouch. Close my eyes. Breathe slowly. The puzzles had better not have reset. Nope, it didn't reset. Thankfully. Nine, 9, 6, 6. What does this pattern remind me of? I jump off, fall back down. I don't know. I don't see that pattern anywhere. Hmm. Trying to see if maybe something weird illuminates in red light or something. But I don't think that's the case. Objects on a wall? No. This 9966 has a... It's a still, it has 5 more boxes around the side and they're all blacked out. Or rather, these are the ones that are blacked out, the rest are not. Painting with 4 groups of black squares on a teal background. 2 of the groups have... Yeah, I guess, is there a clue for this? So teal painting and keypad. The garage lights illuminate small areas. The teal painting has 30 small squares. The keypad has 30 buttons that light up when pressed. The garage lights illuminate small areas. Why is this here? Why is this line here? So it is still something to do. With the garage lights, but what? These are 9x9 grids that we're... This is a 9x9 grid that we're standing in. The garage lights illuminate small areas. These don't give... These don't say that. So this has something to do with the garage lights still. Garage lights illuminate small areas. Oh, right. Looking down. Stop that. Move here. Kind of almost looks like there are patterns on the ground there. Stop that. I think these are just patterns that are repeated on all the tiles. There's also nothing on the garage wall itself. These patterns are repeated, right? So it's part of the floor decal. I don't think they're actually part of a puzzle. Though it's hard to say. If anyone has any ideas on how to solve this one, let me know as well. It's too bad because these puzzles were not that difficult. But this one, I have no idea what they're referring to. This thing could be anything, literally. What could this represent? Two groups of 6, two groups of 9. Is it maybe a perspective puzzle of some kind if I stand somewhere and look at something? Because it talks about the garage lights illuminate small areas. wish I could close this thing. But it won't let me. Which means it's also probably part of the puzzle in some way. So this thing divides it into... Can I light up nearly everything and then jump up? Let's see. Move this. But one of the lights will always be off, right? Kind of the nature of the whole thing. But I can at least do this. I'm not really getting a eureka moment here. I think I jumped off the cliff. Eh. Hill painting has 30 small squares on it. The keypad has 30 buttons, light up and press. Yes. The garage lights illuminate small areas. And the two center ones could represent some kind of garage-like configuration. But what are the two side things? Why can't I climb on this thing? Can I just jump into this place? I guess not, eh? Wishful thinking? And it's not really possible to turn on a light halfway or anything like that, except for these three. These white things are because of the light itself, right? There are 6 beams on the side of the cage. 6 bars. But I don't think that corresponds to anything either. How can there be a situation where it's 9966? It does sound like a gang number, yeah. So these are lights, right? It kind of looks like lights. But like right now I have this configuration of lights on. But I don't think that's what they want from me. And I don't know how to generate the 6 or what the 6 here ties into. And also I don't know what orientation they want. This light is actually off right now. Now it's on. Now it's off. If I'm out of line of sight of the orb, I can stand here and do whatever, look away, and it won't trigger the orb. But these look just like splashes on the ground. property buttons are light up when pressed. The garage lights illuminate small areas. How does that matter in the least? It's actually kind of weird that this light doesn't come on when this orb is off. Like I feel like that shouldn't be the case. If I move this orb here, I can turn on these two lights. But even when this light is off, this one doesn't come on. I feel like it should. Not that it matters. It is also kind of interesting that this light doesn't go off because its light is blocked when even when the red light is even when the red light is on and pointing at it. Hmm. 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 I suppose the 9966 thing is like it's like I have 4 separate puzzles and 2 of them have to do with the like garage door down and 2 of them have to do the garage door up. But I don't know what they want me to turn them into. Like there's no clue for that. This is a 9 puzzle, this is a 9 puzzle, this is a 6 puzzle technically. But that doesn't align up with this grid in any way. And I only did 2 puzzles. I don't have. I didn't do the. There aren't 4 puzzles here to do. So I don't know what. Even if that was the answer, even if putting all these into these were the answers, I don't have a 4th one. I don't know. Right now I have all the lights lit except the middle one. But there's no, it's not a partial thing. What is a new I think the new observation was just that I never unlocked the 3rd thing. I just looked at it and solved it from there. Actually, is it? So orange, black, red, and purple? No, there aren't 4. Oh no, they are. But I guess the teal one was the 4th one. Red, purple, green, orange. Yeah, orange, teal, red, purple. Yeah, I just never clicked the purple one before. Never mind. Yeah, and triangles rotated differently. Yeah, that was the. This one took me a little bit to figure out, but I did eventually figure that out. These are like clues, but we've already done these 4 puzzles. This 5th one. Sesto is saying that the way the squares are illuminated means something. But the center one is never illuminated. Hmm. I'm pretty sure there aren't any other interactables besides those things in the room. Even those things are just to get the clues from them. None of these. Nothing else is actually interactable. What are these? Oh, that's the little reset switch. This is the light switch. Oh my goodness. Really? That's the answer, really? Okay, I know the answer. Okay, so the answer was if you jump off if you jump off here, right, and you're looking at this is the 6-9-6-9 pattern right here. So this is the 6, so it's the one on the left. This is the 6 one on the right. This 9, the one lit up is in the center. And this 9, top right, bottom left. And I was staying here and I was like, wait a minute. So that's what the clues meant by it. So I guess this clue about the garage lights illuminate small areas, they're actually talking about the small lights. The ones that, like those ones down there illuminate the big areas. These ones up here do the small areas. So this is the 6-9-6-9 pattern that I just couldn't see. Once that clicked, so that was the pattern I put in. Left, I mean the door's open, but left light, right light, middle light, and like these two. Or was it these two? I don't remember. Anyway. Jeez. Okay. Sit down. Close our eyes. Regulate our breathing. And we now have brought back the garage to this house. That took a while, jeez. What are this? So this is now another puzzle that I have no idea what this is about. But they did say that some puzzles could not be solved. They said that there were some secrets in the house, but also that some puzzles could not be solved in the demo, right? I'm guessing this is maybe, I don't know if this is one of them. What the heck? It's a combination to something, but I don't know what thing. The house Dreams Long demo. In the full version, all 25 fuses are properly installed in the electrical box. This might be a red herring though, right? You might not need all 25 to solve whatever this puzzle is, or at least to reveal some secret or other. There might be something you can do if you light up the correct runes here. And that might be one of the secrets they left for us to find. This is a very weird pattern. I can't actually open the garage door, can I? In this... From this inside here? I don't think so. This place has so many interactable objects. Everything's interactable. What's this? Oh, that's the thing from the other room. There's no way to close. I can close my eyes. There's no way to turn the item around. Like that, you can't just sleep randomly and go somewhere, right? No, you have to do it next to a rusted object. Well, a properly rusted object. Not these random things. Okay, was there a third room in a house that we could do? They said 3 puzzles, but I kind of only found 2. Fondness for dungeon crawling in old Kingsfield games. No, don't do that. Is the third item outside somewhere? This kind of looks like... Oh, this is... never mind. That's a... That's a demo restriction thing. This is a demo restriction thing. So this room is the ending room for the kitchen. This room is the ending room for probably this thing, maybe? I don't know. Ending room for something. This one doesn't have an ending room. Nor does this. And we've done this bedroom over here. And this room is, yeah, a demo room. Demo restricted room. So where is the third item in the... surely it's not this thing, right? This is just a wooden thing. It's not rusted. Nope. Maybe there isn't a third one. Maybe the third one was the tutorial at the very start. No, it's not though. There are 3 main puzzles, they say, and a few secrets. We've solved 2 main puzzles. Where's the third? Maybe it's on the deck here somewhere. Or it's via an outside room or something. Beats me. I don't see any other structures around the house either. I do know if you walk too far away, the game ends. So it's not that. It's like the third puzzle is to find the third puzzle itself. There's a weird little depression here. But there's no rusted object to sleep next to. I don't know. I guess maybe this is a good stopping point for the demo. I have no idea where the third puzzle even is. Those are the things in that room that we've already found. I don't think sleeping here will get us to the third puzzle. There's nothing here that's interactable. Nothing here. No, maybe it's this thing. Oh, it's this thing, isn't it? Oh, I should average difficulty falling asleep here. I expect lucid dream to last around 30 minutes. The bedroom was 25 minutes and that was the easy one. The shower was 60 minutes and that was a difficult one. So this is probably the medium one. Okay, so let's try that. Sit down, close our eyes, and sleep. Hey, what is this? What do we have here? I kind of skipped looking here because that sign in the middle of the room that introduced me to the demo and said it should take three, there are 3 puzzles you can solve and now, ooh. I kind of assumed that precluded the center room itself from being one of the puzzles. Apparently that is not the case. Okay, whatever that is. There's a platform puzzle over there. I'm not looking forward to that. Look at the rest of the house first. New observation. Oh no. There are remote controllers in the room. Why, thank you. Six digits. That's probably a digit. Yeah. Oh, it takes 7 numbers before beeping. I thought I only pressed it 6 times. It is indeed 7. Okay. Too bad I can't just sleep here and trigger the ending. By virtue of being close enough to that object. But no. Okay. So these things seem to be going up and down independent of the remote. There's a remote there and a remote there. What happens if I jump off? Just puts me back in the living room, okay? I don't feel like I can reach that platform. Not that platform. Well, maybe this one, yes. Well, these ones are going up and down. But they are a reach. This one. So there's a third remote here, right? Well, I'm not quite sure what they do. Because these things are automatic. They're not controlled by the remote. I'm kind of wondering if this one is. Or this one. Looks like I can jump to this one though. Or that one. What? That did not go nearly high enough. This one goes up and down. What do the changing things mean? Oops. So the stones change. But I'm not sure if they change when I click the remote or if they change. No, they change automatically. Bye. I can also jump on this one. But again, I don't know what it means. So, but there's 4 remotes. And there are 4... Four platforms, 4 starting platforms, kind of 4 diagonal platforms. But I don't know what they mean. Oh, I can jump this way. Kinda. Go this way. Kind of. This way. There's a platform over here I should be able to jump to. I think. Like this one. No, not quite. Maybe this one. Maybe this one. No, not quite. Oh, I guess this one. Hehe, hello. And from here I jump onto what? I don't know how high up this goes now. Jump onto this and jump onto this, but they don't lead anywhere. This one doesn't seem to lead anywhere either. Can I just come in through this? No. Go around the side? No. This just leads me back to my start. So this is where I started, right? Oh. Bye. I don't know if these remotes like lower, lift, like raise or lower anything. And this is an automatic one, so that doesn't matter. But let me hit all the remotes once and see if that does anything. So I've hit this one. Wasn't there one around here? Maybe not. Oh, there is. I'll hit this one. And I'll hit... Where's the 4th one? This one. Actually, there are 5 remotes. Let me try the same route again. And I do need a stronger flashlight, yeah. Jump here. Jump here. Jump here. Jump here. This is still too far. This still doesn't seem to lead. Doesn't seem like it would lead anywhere. That's the maximum height that it goes to. This kind of seems further now, almost. Maybe my imagination though. But there's no feedback, right? There isn't any feedback for the remote controller, so I don't know what they're for. And that's, I think that's where we started. It's this thing. That doesn't really help either. Is this thing moving up and down by its own volition? Or is this one an automatic? So this one is an automatic one. Like I would expect these to control these or something, but they don't. They don't. Am I missing anything else in the room? Let's see. There are drawers down here I haven't opened. What else? New observation. There's a cardboard box on the floor. Thanks, I think. What happens if I throw the cardboard box down? It reappears. I missed this remote before. But as always, I don't see what it might have done. All the ones that are moving are still moving. The ones that are not, are not. There is a cardboard box on the ground. So what is this for? Why would we need a cardboard box on the ground? Can I take it anywhere with me? Oh, I was supposed to jump on this thing. Oh, bye. Oh, I'm still holding the couple bucks. How nice. Oops. Okay, this first part has to be correct, right? There's no other path you can go to. But from here, what? Oh, did it just fall through the floor? I think it just fell through the floor. Great. Wonder if I can jump onto that edge when it's at its maximum height. Oh, never mind, it's right here. But I can only see it. Oh, I can only see it when it's at the bottom of its. Yeah. It seems like a bug. So when it reaches the top, it'll change texture. Oh. I don't think I'm getting. I don't think I'm using this in the right way. I'm trying to use this as a springboard of some kind. But no, now it's just gonna be stuck up there. I guess that shows you like the height, how high it goes. And this thing as well. Why doesn't this? I can actually just come all the way up here, bypassing these two. So what's the point of these? I can't actually use the lights. Guess, was there anything else over this way? These things are changing because they're going up and down. This doesn't go up and down high enough. This kind of feels like it's a lot higher than it was before. Or maybe I'm just on the wrong platform. This one moves up and down, but this one doesn't because it never changes, right? Oh, it does. It's just much higher. Like I feel like some of these, like this, either this one came all the way down here. Did it always used to come all the way down there? It doesn't seem like the remote affected it. In fact, if I go press all the remotes once, all the known remotes, 3 remotes, 4th one here, 5th one here, 6th one over here. Can never find the 6th one. Here. 7th one over. Was that the first one? I thought there's a 7th one somewhere. Here. And like it doesn't change, right? It doesn't change its height or anything like that. And also now my cardboard box is way up there. Cardboard box was here. I wonder what it means for like... Oh. Actually, I could have just written the first one all the way up. This one alone was enough to get me to the top. And let me go retrieve that cardboard box. And we'll see what we can do with it. Oh, I turned off the light. Darkness, okay. What can I do with this box? For starters, can I put it on the edge? No, just traps. Can I stand on the edge? I kinda can, eh? Oh. I don't know if you're meant to do that. I kind of stand on the edge of the box and maybe jump to that one. That wasn't a jump. Is it even theoretically possible? Let's try it. I seem to just walk off whenever I try to jump. Kind of, kind of. Can I get this any further out? Just falls through. Hello, where's my card? There we are. So if I just walk off like this, I fall off. But with the cardboard box, it lets me get a little bit onto the rim. But that surely can't be the answer to this. No, still missing that. What else can I do with the cardboard box? Also, on this one, it falls properly. Oh, never mind. It falls properly, but not rises. I'm wondering if we can throw it down here and then use it as a platform to get onto that one. But surely not, right? I don't think that's the way your game is meant to be played. But we'll try it. It is interesting. Yeah, it is very interesting. But I don't know what... I don't know if I'm solving the puzzle the correct way. Like, there might be some kind of platform here I just missed. I don't know for sure. What we're going to try to do is drop this down when it turns. Whoa. Never mind, it flew off into the distance. Hi. Come back to me. See, so now I'm standing on this thing independent of the platforms. And this is a lucid dream, right? They say we're inside a lucid dream, so it doesn't have to obey like reality laws. But is this really what I'm supposed to do? I don't think so. This is still not high enough for this specific one. The cardboard can help me get to places which are slightly not long enough. Like I think this one, it might work. But it won't help me get to the ones that are not high enough. So it does seem like a very janky solution. So that is why I don't think it's correct. But heck, who knows for sure. So let's try this. So I need to throw it down when it's at its maximum height and turns. And then jump onto it. And then... No, that's still too far. It's still way too far. Let me get my cardboard back. So what about on this side? How do I get up here is the problem. Oh no. Goodbye. Bye. You're not the one I'm jumping on. Actually, no, you are. You go down quite far. Now I have to go down and all the way up again. Wait, isn't there? No, it's not. It's not nearly even far enough. That allows me to go onto the edge like this. But it still doesn't... I don't think it lets me reach this, right? No, because this thing isn't moving. How to reach that, which will allow me to get there. Or get here, which will allow me to get here. This thing doesn't go high enough. I have no idea what the remotes do. This thing looks like you have to go the other way around to get there. But even this is not high enough to jump. Oops. But yeah, like where else can we go? Jump. Miss. And why? It's weird that they haven't told me anything about the remotes. Like there are no clues for this. So it's not a puzzle per se. But it's... Why do I know nothing about what the remotes do? I haven't noticed anything changing, even if all the remotes have pressed. Or at least I'm expecting this to change somehow, but it's not. Or some of the heights of... Does it matter which way the remotes are pointing? Hello, Cardboard. Unfortunately, I don't think that lets me make this jump. But there has to be a jump that is makeable using the cardboard, using cardboard physics. I just don't know which jump. Yeah. Like, I kind of feel that this jump should be possible if I shift sprint at the correct angle. It is possible. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I just fell out the other side. So I have to actually be able to get off a shift sprint on this tiny ledge here and not bump against this wall. Why does the house have these many remotes and why can't you pick them up? Exactly, right? And thank you for the celebration, but exactly. I missed again. Shift W space. Like that. That was weird. I bumped against the thing even though it was at its maximum height. Did I have to shift jump for this as well? Huh. Maybe I have to jump at the very corner. Either way, this is good practice. I'll try at the very corner. Or it might be a distance thing. Maybe this one I have to use shift. Yeah, I didn't use shift there, and I just kind of fell anyway. So I feel like I wonder if this is like multiple puzzles, multiple ways to get up, or if this is one path and the back lane was another path to something else, and there's several places you have to go to. But there's only one roof here. It looked like the other puzzle led to this same spot as well. Why am I missing that now? The first time I managed to get up and then went too far and across it. Why am I missing this now? It's like there's an invisible wall there, but that can't be correct. What about if I hit a remote? Like you. Does that help any at all? Sometimes the shift W, the shift part, sometimes the sprint doesn't really kick in. And sometimes the spacebar doesn't kick in. That last one was never going to make it anyway though. Let's see, stand here. That. And then what? Why do I keep missing this now? See, it looks like I'm bumping against something. Is this not the right way? But I can't jump there. That one's even worse. That's even higher up. Am I supposed to jump here instead? I guess so. Then I'm waiting for this thing to come down. Or do this. Do this. I guess do this. Whoa. What the heck? Hi. Yeah, this was the message I got at the very start of the game. So why did I end up here? Is this a secret? So this is the starting dream sequence again, isn't it? No, I think that sounded more like a death, but not really. But then the game doesn't make autosave, so what? What? Why did I end up there after I clicked that? Let's see, I won, yeah. But if I hit new game, it doesn't. Oh, it does save this. And this. Even though I hit new game. But I don't know that I was supposed to go there. So the game has some modicum of autosave. Even though it didn't say so. Like this one reset, right? Bye. But I don't actually have a save here. I hit 0, 0, 0. We should check out what the last save is as well. Oh, look. So this thing now is not moving. So the remotes are one-time use, I think. And they start something moving, I guess. That one's moving. Wait, these ones are moving. Why isn't this one moving? This one up here. What about this remote? Wait, you're changing. You're just not moving. You're changing. You're changing. You're changing patterns as you quote unquote go up and down. You're just not actually going up and down. Yes, Sweat is right. Oh dear. I mean, are you actually changing? It looks like you're trying to move, right? You can see the lines. Are you changing? Are you... How many remotes have I hit? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, feel like there might be one more I missed somewhere. Or maybe I have to trigger all these before that one starts moving. No, it changed patterns, but it's not. It's not moving. All these cupboards are still open, just the way I left them. I didn't hit this one, I guess. But that didn't make you start moving. So I think this one might have bugged out. Kind of an oops moment. So if I can't jump here, I can't actually complete the puzzle. The other thing to do is to save. Yes. Then to load. Yes. And now you're moving. Okay. Oops. So now that I kind of know the direction to jump, let me see if I can figure out what's at the end of that path. Ah. So up here and then to that side. Wait, what am I jumping to? Oh, that thing over there. Oops. I just realized after all this time that sprint is a toggle. So when I hit shift, it toggles my sprint on and off. It doesn't, it's not like I have to hold shift to move. I think shift is a toggle. Maybe not. I think it's a toggle until I stop. Maybe. No, I'm still moving quickly. But if I hit shift again, now I walk slowly. I don't know. It felt like a toggle to me. Currently in slow mode. I'm hitting shift. I'm just gonna hit W and space, but I fell off. But yeah, I'm still in quick mode. So shift to slow mode to walk on here. Shift to go back into jump mode. I guess I hit space too early. Space too early, I guess. One of the keys. Definitely feel unnatural. Not holding down shift while I run. Also, this is toggle. Yes, toggle. It makes it whether that setting determines whether it's a toggle or not. Okay. I'm actually going to turn that off. Hold to sprint. That's better, yeah. Better for me. Wait, that one is too high. So how did I do that before? Is that something that the remotes? No, the thing goes up and down. Is it just out of sync? The heck? Did I jump onto the roof from there? It's this thing I have to jump onto, right? I think. But I feel like it's not perfectly synced. The point that it's at its lowest jump is not at the point where this is at its highest jump. Maybe it is, maybe it was there. Okay. Can I get onto the roof here without falling in? Because the roof is open. And I'm not sure what's this way, but I'm pretty sure we have to go this way. There might be something else that way, like the actual roof. Whoa. Somehow I bounce off there. Ah. So what is this way? So if I go on this way, I'll end up on this roof. Or maybe even over here. Maybe I should try that route. Like, I think if I jump on this thing, get up here, I can go around the chimney in here maybe. But see, now this thing's out of sync, I think. You see, now it is bottom there, and I'm not yet at my top. So it doesn't sync up every cycle, which is weird and annoying. So I have to wait for at least one more cycle. Technically, I might be able to wait here. Nope, we're still out of sync. Still out of sync by quite a bit. Now we're perfectly opposite synced. I reach top when they reach top. But that means that if I miss this, it's another couple of minutes wait before I can jump on this again, right? Which is weird. I feel like I might as well try this jump. That was probably the cycle I needed. Oh well. I wonder if this path works now that I kind of know how to jump. In fact, can't I just jump this way as well? Let's do this one again. How far out of sync are these now? They look pretty close. Okay. Oh, crap. Still works. So for some reason now these two are in sync. But I can't make that jump to save my life. What about this way? Also can't make that jump to save my life. Now I think they're out of sync, right? Yeah. While it's out of sync, let's try this one again. Not really sure this jump is possible. Supposed to do it from this side. Oops. So okay, what do I do here? I can get onto this one, and I don't think the leap lets me leap that far. So what was the point of these backside pillars? I just wanted to try this at least once though. What's the point of the remotes and the keypad? Or the keypad? Well, the keypad obviously lets you in once you figure out the code. Don't know about the remotes though. So I can get onto the roof that way. Okay. I just have to not miss it. So what's the point of this one? I guess it's like an alternate route. There's more than one way to get onto the roof? Question mark? Ah. Let's just go this way. Then what's the point of the cardboard? What's the whole point of this game? I don't get it anymore. Go up this way. Actually, I don't even have to. I just need to go up this way. Bring me back up. Thank you. So when this changes, I should be able to jump for the roof, in theory. Okay. Is this just telling me that there's a shovel buried there? That I can go rest at? Really? But anyway, it lets me go up this way. It also lets me go this way, but I don't think there's anything down here. I doubt it'll let me enter the room this way, right? Will it? No, the room is down there. I feel I just found a couple of secrets here. Ish. Okay, up here. Somehow I failed this jump like twice. There we go. Now, where does this lead us? I know that there's a rock formation thing behind there, like that thing, right? So I jumped here. When I hit this, the game ended, like as though I lost. Is it the same if I do this? I guess let's save. Yes. No, it puts me back to the start. Yes. What? Oh, I hit. Sometimes I hit F accidentally to turn off the I turn off the thing and I wonder why the whole screen is black. So from here, I should be able to jump to something over there, right? But what? It doesn't give me a clue to anything though. Not game. This. Yes. Oops. Oh, the game just crashed. Okay, so maybe that's a sign that we're done. I guess we are done. It crashed on a perfect. It crashed at a perfect time, I guess. Before I end the stream though. Oh, now I can't even load the game anymore. Every time I try to open the game, it crashes again with an Unreal error. Let me see if I can produce the error. Okay, hit play. Compile shaders. So this time it seems to work. Yeah, it crashed twice though for some reason. I guess the game's telling me to end the stream. Before we end the stream, let's look at this. So I've verified 2 of the 9 rooms here. And I don't think I'm very far from the 3rd one. I just have no idea what to do. But this is here for us to look at, right? Yes. The separation is ambiguous. No, I just press the stop streaming button and it ends. Oh, it doesn't actually load. Oh wait, no, it does. I just have to close the screen behind. I think. Okay. No, this is the tutorial. So what is this? Why does this exist? Is this just a save game that it accidentally left inside and never removed? I thought maybe they left this in here to show us what, like a sneak preview of what one of the rooms would look like or something. But there isn't. Total time in prison. This is kind of a spoiler though, right? Like the time system is totally different from this. This says time in prison instead of time played. 10 rooms instead of 9. Forbidden experiment instead of lucid experiment. But yeah, it doesn't actually load, so who knows? I also cannot delete it. But yeah, the house streams along with time. I like 3D puzzles, weird puzzles where you have to kind of figure out you have to kind of figure out the rules of the world that you're in and then solve the puzzle from there. I actually really like the garage puzzle, even though it took me forever to figure out the final one. the final piece. But once I figured that out, that eureka moment was very nice. The living room puzzle was not so nice, but we did get. Look at all these stupid things. Now I know what these are. They annoy me. I don't like the kerning along with them, like how the word is spread out. Like how the word is they use the absolute width or whatever they call it. Yeah. But I do like the game, or I do like the idea of the game overall, and I'm curious, very curious what the future rooms and different puzzles will be. So we had one puzzle which was very easy, like kind of solve the numerical tumblers. It was very quick, right? The first room, the bedroom. Second one, the garage, required a lot more abstract thinking and playing around with the thing that only moved when, like, you have to figure out that it only moved when you're not looking at it, and you have to figure out that line of sight deactivates it entirely, and that the arrows pointing a certain way meant something. And yeah, this last one, not so much a fan, but I can appreciate that it's a different kind of puzzle, and we did get to places. In fact, you know what? Let's go back to the real world. I kind of want to see real quick, because I remember that they gave us that one thing at the end, right? They said that there was a shovel. So this was a scene we saw. They said that there was a shovel here on one of these trees, like here. It kind of implied that if you sat down here, close your eyes, and went to sleep, you might discover something, no? What? Oh, there's something down there. There's an interactable down here. I need to get the shovel from the garage, don't I? Maybe. I couldn't seem to interact with it just using my key, huh? Yeah, shovel to the tree and dig out the grave, yeah. Did I just go full circle? Where's the garage? Where's my garage? Bedroom is here. Garage is over here. Shovel? This was I remember this hole in the wall, which is why I know that this is correct. What? Oh, I have to move away from it because it's red. Now it's blue. The heck is this? It is a bowling ball-ish size thing of some kind. I don't know where to put it though. Makes a weird noise. I mean, it's possible that you have to solve well, they said not every mystery can be solved in the demo, right? Because some of them are linked to puzzles that are further on, and I guess this is an example of a mystery that you probably need a full game for. It's possible that you just need to solve the living room, and I never solved the living room. But it's cool. We found this extra secret. Just confirming. There's nowhere in here to put a bowling ball, right? No. Okay. Let's put it in here to end the stream. Okay. Very nice. Thank you for watching. Sapphire. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. We will be back tomorrow with another interesting game, I hope. Have a wonderful evening and see y'all tomorrow. Rest your remotes. Indeed. I wonder what they did. Never really figured that out. Goodbye. Gonna exit before the ad break kicks in. See y'all tomorrow. Sayonara.